Hello everyone, this is our Wiedersehen pet for the Commodore 64, released in 1984, based on a TV series. This group of builders went abroad to try and find work. Jimmy Nail was in that, and he's got to try and build a wall, I think. To avoid those little faces, he's been set to work by his boss, it's called Herr Führer. Diplomatic relations be buggered. And now he's just crashed into one of those faces, so that's that. And this is really slow as well. You've got to sit here while this thing's fapping about. You've got to sit here while this little kid's drawing a picture or something. Yes, well done, little Jimmy. I expect in no time you'll be writing girls' phone numbers on public toilet walls and scrawling "go fuck yourself" on the garden wall of old Mrs. Jones down the road. Now you've basically got to get as pissed as a fart here. And this control system is really difficult to use, because you can't actually stop, it's constantly moving. If you're trying to avoid crashing into things. Probably doesn't help that the controls are really unresponsive. They just knocked into someone there. I think he's supposed to be Oz, who's one of the characters. I don't know, I've never seen the TV show. I have to watch it someday, I suppose. Oh, and this bit is a flipping absolute nuisance. You've got to memorise the route back to his house, and then make your way through complete darkness without crashing into anything. Although if those lampposts are anything like the new ones they're putting up where I live, they'll probably be the ones that fall over. Absolute bloody rubbish they are. I mean, brand new lampposts that fell on someone's blooming car. They'll go back to concrete ones, they are much more durable. Just wait and watch. This looks like a blooming little kid doing painting or something. This was programmed in BASIC. Oh, and this takes half an hour. You just sit here bored out of your flipping skull. This is messing about. These builders in Wiedersehen Pet went abroad to look for work, because they sure as hell weren't going to find it in blooming England. It became government policy in the 1980s to make sure there was no industry, no jobs, no work for anyone. Mind you, that's still government policy now. I mean, alright, we can blame it all on Thatcher, but how many governments since then have actually tried to do anything about it? Absolutely none whatsoever. All they've done is make things worse. Like flipping Blair, their golden boy, son of Thatcher. What the heck's happening with these lampposts? I'm making telephone calls or something. And it's a bloke standing next to it, dog's just pissed all over me. What's the difference between a Rottweiler pissing up your leg and an Alsatian pissing up your leg? You let the Rottweiler finish. No, go home! Yes, master. He seems to be building a little patio on the way. Oh, now I've just crashed into a lamppost. What a surprise. How many people can you see taking the trouble to memorise all this and make little maps and things? This seems to be a problem with a lot of TV tie-ins. Computer game developers just haven't got a clue what to do with them. They just end up as a load of non-related rubbish sub-games. Like EastEnders, what a load of crap that was. I mean, the computer game, well yeah, I know, the TV series is bloody absolute shit as well, but I digress. What was on that sign just now? Stalag 13? Who programmed this? Basil 40? Oh, they've just crashed into one of those silly Halloween masks or whatever they are. Yeah, so it's off down the pub again. Yes, here we go. Get absolutely hammered, bump into the boss in the pub, call him a slave-driving Nazi, puke all over his best suit, end up with the sack. This is Dusseldorf by night. Apparently during the night it turns into a Lego city. And here we are again in the pub. You've got to drink everybody else's drinks. Not sure whether there's any kind of actual objective to this. You sort of go around and collect all the beer glasses. Don't know whether you actually get a reward for collecting enough of them or whether it's just about getting points. Tiny little play area, tiny little figures, and now he's just crashed into someone because these controls are bloody next to impossible to use. Oh, what a mess of that. And this is just such a lot of faffing about. I can't honestly see anybody wanting to play this for very long. I think kids are going to be absolutely bored shitless. I mean, now we've got to sit here waiting for this flipping thing to finish fart-arsing about. Who the heck thought this was going to be fun exactly? They must be a total sadist. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not sure whether I can be bothered to go through all this again. Just bloody tedious, rubbish little sub-games. Absolutely no relation to the TV series whatsoever. Even for 1984, these graphics are absolute crap. It's pretty obvious the computer game company couldn't give a bugger about this. Fans of the TV series must have felt completely ripped off. Complete waste of time. In fact, it's absolute shicer.
Deeper in the darkness you were.